Welcome and welcome back to the channel. You've probably heard this advice many times in your life. Let go of attachments and you will be happy. It sounds simple, but if you've ever tried to do it, you know it's anything but easy. Why is letting go so difficult? Why does the mind cling, even when we know attachment causes suffering? Today, we're going to explore what letting go really means, why the common ideas about attachment are often misunderstood, and how to cultivate a healthy approach that leads to true freedom and happiness, all rooted in the wisdom of the Buddha, but also enriched by personal reflections and practical examples. Most people think that attachment refers to the things we own or the people we love. They believe that to let go means to give up these things, to abandon relationships or possessions. But think about it. If letting go meant getting rid of everything you own, would it be possible for any of us to let go? After all, even your body is something you are attached to in a sense. It's your home in this world. The Buddha never said to give up your possessions or relationships. Instead, he taught something much deeper. The Buddha said that attachment is not the object itself, not the things, but the mind's desire for these things to be permanent and to belong to me. They are not the pretty things in the world that cause suffering, but the lustful intention, the craving that wants them to stay forever and to be mine. This craving, this clinging, is what causes suffering. It's not the thing itself, but our emotional reaction, the illusion of possession and permanence. The world is in constant flux. People change, things change, and even our own thoughts and feelings are always evolving. To grasp this truth is to see why attachment leads to suffering. Because we want things to remain unchanged, to fit our desires forever. But life does not work that way. When you truly understand that everything is impermanent, you begin to loosen your grip on the illusion that causes pain. Imagine you're holding a rope tied to a cow. The cow pulls away, and you hold on tightly, pulling back with all your strength. Your hands start to hurt, but you continue gripping the rope tightly, afraid to let go. The pain comes not from the cow pulling, but from your unwillingness to release your hold. Letting go is scary because we fear loss. But when you finally loosen your grip, the cow may wander, but often it returns. In life, this is like relationships and experiences. When we stop clinging, we allow them space, and they come to us naturally, without pain. We fear that if we let go, we lose everything. But the truth is, we never truly own anything. We come into this world with nothing and leave with nothing. We only use things temporarily. Understanding this frees us from the illusion of possession. This is a deep, liberating insight that can transform how we live. The first step to letting go is to become aware of the constant change in life. Every feeling, every experience, every person in our life is subject to change. Recognizing this, you realize that clinging to permanence is an illusion, a trick of the mind. This awareness is like learning a magic trick. Once you know how it's done, it loses its power to fool you, yet you can still appreciate the magic. Letting go does not mean shutting off your feelings or becoming cold and indifferent. It means loving fully without clinging, engaging without grasping, and appreciating without demanding permanence. This balance brings a peace deeper than temporary happiness. I remember a time when I was deeply attached to a friendship that ended unexpectedly. I felt abandoned and hurt. At first, I tried to hold on, replaying memories, hoping things would go back to how they were. But through meditation and reflection, I realized I was causing myself suffering by holding on to what was gone. I practiced letting go, not forgetting or denying the value of the friendship, but accepting the change and releasing my craving for it to be different. Over time, I found peace and even gratitude for the experience, which helped me grow. Mindfulness practice. Observe your attachments as they arise. Notice the craving without judgment. Reflect on impermanence. Regularly remind yourself that everything changes. Practice gratitude. Appreciate things while you have them, without clinging. Embrace change. See change as natural and necessary. Meditate on letting go. Use guided meditations focused on releasing attachment. Sarah lost her dog, a companion for many years. At first, she was overwhelmed with grief, unable to imagine life without her pet. But gradually, Sarah learned to hold her love without clinging. She kept the memories, but let go of the painful grasp on loss. This shift allowed Sarah to heal and open her heart again, not just to memories but to new experiences. When we release attachments, we free ourselves from the suffering caused by craving and resistance. Letting go opens space for joy, compassion, and wisdom. It is not a loss but a gain, the gain of peace. Letting go is a journey, not a one-time event. By understanding attachment as a mental process, recognizing impermanence, and practicing mindfulness, we can learn to let go without losing our connection to life. The Buddha's wisdom teaches us that happiness comes not from clinging, but from insight and acceptance. Thank you for watching. May you all find freedom in letting go and happiness that lasts. Namaste.